Hey friends, welcome to NexGen Education with Dr.E, where we help educators, students, and innovators and teach them ways that they can learn in fun and smart and powerful ways. Because a lot of times it is a drag in the classroom, um, and we don't want that. We want our students to be able to be innovative, to be able to think outside the box and have a lot of fun in the classroom. And we want you as a teacher, as well as you, the student, to be able to take whatever you learn and really go above and beyond with it. Um, I am Dr. Fua Ampadu. I used to work with 40 other institutions and figuring out different ways that they can innovate their classroom through open AI and open educational resources, which is absolutely amazing. I had an amazing time doing it. Now I definitely want to not just help, um, distinguish amazing institutions and universities, but also now the common person as well. So today I am going to show you one of the most underrated tools in education. Okay, one of my number one go-to sources, definitely. Especially as someone who is a professor, who is an educator, who is a former Division One coach, as well as Division One athlete. I was a track and field athlete at Kent State University, and I also competed for Ghana, the Olympic team. And then, of course, I founded the Next Gen ecosystem where I help cater to students, student athletes, as well as teachers, and help them understand how the classroom can be way more um, innovative without just reading outside the book, without just reading inside the book, but also how they can really turn their classroom experience around by using readily already curated sources on the internet. So today, as I said, I want to show you one of the most underrated free resources that you can utilize in the classroom and how you can surcharge it with AI tools to help transform your lessons, your lectures, and your students' experience. Okay. So what is Merlot? Merlot stands from a multimedia educational resource for learning and online teaching. It is free, curated collections from peer-reviewed online teaching and learning materials. So basically, and it also is supported by the California State University systems. So basically, this system is amazing because sometimes we try to Google. Let's say if I'm in class and I sincerely don't know the answer, it's just killing me. It's been like, a week or whatever. So I try to go online and I try to find, similar resources to help me understand, hey, what is this teacher talking about? Or find resources that I can give my students. So it could definitely go both ways. Um, but you get a whole bunch of, they'll give you 1.6 million resources from who knows where. And it drives me crazy. So I would always go to Merlot. And that's actually how I helped a lot of the other 40 institutions that I helped work with. How I helped them innovate their lesson plans, their presentations, just through that, just through Merlot. Merlot is great. So think of it as Spotify but for an education source, right? So you have lesson plans, presentations, case studies, assessments. You have full courses, okay? All created and shared by other educators around the world. So it's not just, hey, I have this online resource that I found from whoever and don't know who has been verified with. You actually know when you go to Merlot that, hey, it's actually coming from other amazing professors and educators who are looking at the source and saying, hey, this is an amazing source, and it gets 4 stars, and it gets 5 stars, and it gets this shield or this plaque because it's such an amazing source and it'll be great for the classroom. It's not just something that you find online and you hope that it wasn't created by, someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, basically. because sometimes you can Google all the answers on your quiz and you'll still get an F. But if it was from a actual verified, and I'm not encouraging you to do so, but we all been in that place where we'll try to Google the answer and it's still wrong, and we're like, how? Because it didn't come from an amazing educated resource. That's why. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and take you to Merlot. So whether it's K-12, college, or adult learners, there is something here for you as well. This is one of the resources they do not talk about on any other platform a lot. They all go straight to the AI source, which is totally fine. You can enhance Merlot with even more AI tools. But yes, so how to use Merlot. So we're gonna go ahead and do a live little walkthrough, okay? I want to go ahead and share my screen. And all right. So this is Merlot. Merlot is absolutely amazing. I love it. The sign up is very easy. You just click right here on the right hand side at the top. So I'll go back one just in case you didn't see it. At the top right side. Okay, where my space, where my little arrows point clicking on, click sign up. So you can go ahead and type in your first name, your last name, type in your job title, type in member type. Okay, so regardless if you're a faculty member, staff member, student, administrator, librarian, healthcare professional, consultant, teacher through K through 12, content development, content developer, researcher, art and museum staff. It doesn't matter what exactly you are, technologist. You can click any one of these and tell them that it's your membership type. And then once you do that, then more of those materials that you say that you are is going to come right to you. Okay. So then you go ahead and go to disciplines, say that you want to do art, business, education, health science, humanity, math, science, technology, social science, or workforce development. You tell them who you're affiliated with. Are you in education? Are you with a corporation, the government, nonprofit, or other? You type in your email address, what's your password, and you confirm your password. You tell them you're not a robot, accept and read and agree to the acceptable use policies, and then you select submit. Okay, but even if you did not sign up for Merlot, even though I would encourage you to, because Merlot is amazing. You go back, click back on Merlot, and then you scroll down. You can click right here and type in whatever it is that you want. Okay, so let's say if you are trying to find something on, oh, let's do DNA. DNA. Okay, you push enter once you select it. So they have 829 verified, already peer reviewed by other faculty member resources on DNA. Okay, so we have based off of discipline over here. How does DNA correlate with humanities, health sciences, education, business, art, social science, workforce, and then you can scroll down even more and do, hey, I want my material type to be specifically based off of animation, assessment tools. You can also do assignments, case studies, collection, development tools, drills, and practices. So anything you can think of, this left side over here where you see my cursor, I love this side of Merlot. Merlot, that left side is everything. And then also if you cannot find it in this library, what you're looking for, you can say, hey, I want to have some type of animation to go with my DNA. You can click here. You can see this resources was uploaded in in 2000 and has been updated and modified June the 25th. I'm sorry, June 28th, 2025. Okay. So this amazing resource has a stimulation and everything um, in it. So you want to say, yes, you would like to leave Merlot. And then also you can see that here are all the comments. Here's the learning exercises. So people are actually building learning exercises within Merlot that you can just go straight to based off of this resource. So if you actually are a teacher and you're like, hey, this would be great for my students in biology, then definitely go ahead and click on this material. And then if you need learning exercises, then go ahead and do it and utilize those as homework assignments for your students. Or if you are a student, then go over this material. If you are utilizing something like in the classroom and you need help on the DNA from the beginning, and then you'll be able to actually do learning exercises to help you understand the material that's given to you. Okay? So you'll go ahead and go to the material, push OK. You'll be able to scroll and see, all right, let's see classical genetics. You'll click on, let's say, child resembling their parents. You can go to animation and they'll be able to explain and talk about it and show how it happens. But as you can see, Merlot was a great site and source that you can utilize. And one thing I will say is that when it comes to the communities in Merlot, so other people who are utilizing this site and bookmarking it, you can see that, hey, this site is has a great audience, primarily for college general ed. Um, so you can go ahead and go to the college of gen ed, other things that you can utilize. They have 74,000 resources aside here. Inside Merlot, they have all these amazing communities. You can go ahead and click on communities. Inside these communities, it has like, so when you were filling out the application and you're wondering like, hey, which community should I click on? Should it be agriculture, biology, business, chemistry, whatever your area expertise is? These are the communities that it has. So you can go to these communities, which is amazing. So from history to fire safety to mathematics, physics, professional coaching, statistics, teacher education, we have technical applied health. So any of these you can definitely click on. Now, since I am um, since I love business, I'm going to go ahead and click on business. And so when you go to the business portal, it'll be able to show you that, hey, these are all the new resources that has been posted in business within the last couple of days. It will show you all the new members that have just joined Merlot as well. Because remember, this is a community, okay? And then also it has all the materials that it has within the business realm. So we have accounting, we have 957 sources, business law, corporate social responsibility, e-commerce, economics, finance, information systems, and integrated business management, marketing, professional coaching. So all these across the board, as well as professional organizations and journals and publications that they are associated with. You can easily just click here and go straight to the professional organizations as well as the publications. So if you ever need help when it comes to Merlot or any other resource, please feel free to contact me or anybody else. I'm sorry, please contact me and let me know what your thoughts are in regards to Merlot. Did you like it? Do you not like it? Um, and definitely we can just go from there. So if you give me 1 second so I can click back out. You can actually take Merlot and let's say you can go ahead and put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, use ChatGPT, adopt a Merlot lesson that you found that you would really like for your students, and based on a reading level in their learning style, and then ask ChatGPT to actually create discussion questions, quizzes, interactive activities based on the Merlot resource. Also use Dell-E, which is also great to help generate custom images for your PowerPoints, for your student worksheets. Trying to use Merlot case study into like a game, a debate, any kind of role playing simulation in the classroom. ChatGPT can also help. You can also add Merlot links to your Google Classroom, your Canvas, as well as your Schoology modules. Then use AI to personalize learning outcomes. All right. So when it comes to building on this amazing platform, Merlot, this is what NexGen Education is really all about. It's about giving you amazing resources like Merlot, and where you can actually blend OER like Merlot with a cutting edge tool like OpenAI by creating personalized, engaging, in future ready classrooms. So if you want help building your lessons with Merlot and AI, need a next step-by-step guide for your school department or for your team, please feel free to join the NexGen Education Educator community, where we also co-create lessons, run PD workshops, and train teachers on using AI and immersive tools in the classroom. You can find the link below. You can go ahead and visit nextgenstudentathlete.com. Thank you so much for watching Next Gen Educator with Dr. E. If this has helped you, please okay, so if this has helped you, please like and subscribe, and share it with another educator who absolutely needs this as well. Remember, education is evolving. It's evolving every day, and sometimes it's getting harder every day. So how about we involve and work together, because it's our responsibility to sincerely educate. It is our responsibility to sincerely educate the next generation of students. You can actually take Merlot and let's say you can go ahead and put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, use ChatGPT, adopt a Merlot lesson that you found that you would really like for your students, and based on a reading level in their learning style, and then ask ChatGPT to actually create discussion questions, quizzes, interactive activities based on the Merlot resource. Also use Dell-E, which is also great to help generate custom images for your PowerPoints, for your student worksheets. Trying to use Merlot case study into like a game, a debate, any kind of role playing simulation in the classroom. ChatGPT can also help. You can also add Merlot links to your Google Classroom, your Canvas, as well as your Schoology modules. Then use AI to personalize learning outcomes. You guys, thank you so much for clicking on and joining Next Gen Education with Dr. E. It has been amazing helping you and seeing you grow one episode at a time. If you like what you have seen today, please feel free to click on that like button, subscribe, and share it with another educator if you like. Remember, education is evolving every day, and we do not compete against each other. We complete each other. All right. Until next time, keep teaching smart ways in the classroom, immersive ways, innovative ways, gamified ways in the classroom. Keep teaching strong and connective ways in the classroom so we can continue to grow connections. And please continue teaching from the heart. I appreciate you guys clicking on. Until next time, bye.